Deputy Fiona O'Loughlin.
Thank you, Ceann Comhairle, and I want to commend my colleagues, Deputy Rabbitte, Deputy Callan and Deputy Chambers, for bringing this bill not before its time. It is absolutely a shocking statistic that Ireland has the third highest per capita rate of gambling losses in the world, and that gambling losses in Ireland totalled €2.1 billion in 2016. That's €4 million every day. Behind the 40,000 people in Ireland that we know to have a gambling problem are families left with unpaid bills, no jobs, empty fridges, hungry children, broken relationships and devastated partners. The fact that men under 35 are at more risk than others is no surprise to me. I spoke recently to a recently qualified counsellor who has just started working in his first counselling job, and he told me of his surprise at the amount of young people, of young men his own age, who are seeking help for gambling problems. These men started out gambling insignificant amounts of money on gambling websites, and the problem very quickly spiralled out of control, leaving them with serious financial and mental health problems. Young people are using new online gambling facilities at a really disturbing rate, creating a whole new generation of addicts. I read a blog post recently from a Kildare man on a gambling support website recently, and he described how gambling took over his life, leaving him in a continuous cycle of self-destruction and self-torture. He attended a Gamblers Anonymous meeting at Cuan Mhuire in Athy and describes how helpful that service was in helping him to quit gambling. One of the things that worried me about what he said was about how easy it was for him to access a so-called members-only gambling facilities despite not being a member there. And on his Twitter page, he advocates strongly for the passage of this bill, as does Tony O'Reilly, the man behind the theft of €1.75 million from An Post to fuel his own gambling addiction. He says that the epidemic, particularly of online gambling, is happening all around us, with thousands of people suffering both directly and indirectly. And one way forward is for the 2013 gambling bill to be enacted. And if this can be achieved, it could help so many who are struggling with a gambling addiction, and may even stop some from falling over that cliff. After 5 years of delay, action must be taken immediately.